Thank you for joining me for this fire talk. I only have 10 minutes, so I'll talk fast. I'm a native New Yorker, so that won't be a problem. And I do hope that you enjoy this talk. Thank you for being here. I don't mind if you photograph or tweet. I figure that I'm in the public domain, but I appreciate that everyone is so respectful here. So who am I? I am known by many as Lady Boss as a result of being affectionately named that by my co-founder. I'm building an end-to-end encrypted app that is designed to appeal to millennials, and I would be happy to hear from you. What does privacy mean when the biggest threats you face are parents and teachers? We think that kids are so silly for being on Snapchat, but actually, they're quite savvy. These are the apps that kids are using these days: Snapchat, Whisper, Yik Yak, Kik, and others. They're not really security apps, right? Like, I'll use Silent Circle or Wicker or other apps if I want to feel more safe. But their safety needs are different than ours. Older people are on Facebook to keep up with their younger family. Here's an example of a grandma on Facebook. Hello, Benjamin, John, Connie, Sandy, and the rest. I have no comment at this time. If you were a kid, this is not what you want. Here is Grandma Donna posting on Brianna's Facebook page. Do me a favor, sweetheart. Find out how much it would be to fix your one back tooth. You are so beautiful, my little princess. Brianna must be dying. Here's another one. Hey, does this guy go to your school? No, Grandma, that's Justin Bieber. So that's one reason why teens are off Facebook. They want to be private from their grandma. So the fact that Snapchat and Whisper and Kik are not encrypted doesn't matter. Their grandma is not going to post embarrassing comments, and that's like the real threat model that they're worried about. There are other reasons why they're leaving Facebook. Facebook is just like too much drama. So a Pew study came out recently and showed that teens prefer Twitter over Facebook. We're seeing they actually prefer a number of other apps more than Twitter, but it's for sure that Facebook is losing its appeal for the younger set. They're really on Snapchat quite a bit. If you do quick Google searches, you see a lot of commotion from teachers who are really worried about it. In 16 years of teaching, I can't think of anything that has ever disrupted my classroom more than today's Snapchat update. The teacher also noted that she had no idea what the update consisted of, showing that the kids in our class were absolutely correct to be on Snapchat as a way to get away from her. It's only the appearance of ephemerality. Snapchat runs on Google App Engine. The lack of true security is well known, but as we've seen, kids are optimizing for connecting with their friends and avoiding parents, teachers, and drama, which they can do really well on the apps that they've chosen. They're also using anonymity to explore identities, taboos, and yes, trolling. I'm not going to repeat the text on there because it's a bit graphic, but you can see it. So they're not worried about anonymity the way we are, right? Like, if we think of anonymity, we think of your life being at stake, or we think of like the need to use Tor. But for their use cases, it's just fine, and there may be a bit of a thrill in knowing that they aren't completely safe. You have to remember, this is an age group that has a lot of mixed feelings, although perhaps that's not unique to teenagers. As we said, it's just the appearance of anonymity. Even Secret, which is surprisingly popular with adults, runs on Google App Engine, so all your secrets are held by Google. I know, right? I can't believe that. The good news, millennials are smart. They're optimizing for their current and their urgent threats. And someday they'll grow up and optimize for their new threat models, hopefully better than the adults of 2014. And here's my contact info. I put it up at the beginning, but now you know me a little bit more. I was only given 10 minutes. I don't know where I am on time, but I'll take Q&A until they kick me out. Please. You said, can you see my app? Yeah, I wonder how I could demonstrate that here, though. If you go to We Need Glimpse, you can download it. Let's see. Is there a way to connect my phone to the projector?
Can you go through the website or?
I would show them the app if it isn't too difficult. Would require this.
Put it near the bed.
Yeah, that's. Do you mess with it and I'll talk about it?
I don't know.
If you don't, then this is still interesting. What's interesting with our app is we built it for the security community. So we built it with end-to-end encryption and deleting all of the user data and really thinking that it would be used by, you guys, by people in this room, people who care about things like end-to-end encryption and know what that means. And it actually has done really well with college kids because we had the thesis that we needed more easy-to-use encryption, which is something that Snowden has been saying, and a lot of people have been saying, is we need to make encryption and security so easy to use that it'll be competitive with Facebook. And we did that, but we discovered that, we actually don't chat that much, but young people do very much. So since our app resembles Snapchat and Instagram, we're actually able to slowly, the way a young startup does, steal some of their market share, which is really exciting. And I think that if we're able to be even moderately successful enough that Facebook and Snapchat notice, it might move the needle on what the big companies think in terms of user privacy. Yes?
Are most of your users in the US or are they?
Yeah, more than 80%. We do get some users in other countries because we get news articles in other countries, so then they see the news article and download it. But if you don't have a lot of friends on the app, it's not that interesting. We only really see a lot of engagement and use when people join in groups right now. Yes?
Did you do anything particular to design for millennials? Or
No, I
are
was
you
designing
going
for
to
you
be
guys.
going ahead?
It was a tremendous surprise that young people wanted this. We have a 25-year-old who's VP of marketing, and she said, oh, my sister's in a sorority. Why don't we market to sororities? So the marketing ended up happening there. But, we marketed to a lot of groups. This was just the group that liked it. Anyone else?
Have you had any legal requests for data yet?
No, which I think is the best reason to use our app if you're focused on security. We're a tiny little app, but we're really well built, and so the government isn't really paying much attention to us. No one is. So if you trust me and my co-founder enough to have built it, and we'd probably be happy to share any code with people on an individual basis. I feel more secure using our app than other apps because we're under the radar, but who knows how long that will last. Any other questions?
You could demonstrate if you can project from there. You can just show in front of your.
Fantastic. Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
You can just clone your desktop or
What do you mean?
like project from here onto there. Like go to your display settings.
I think that would take a bit of time. My time's
Alright.
going to be about up. I appreciate it though.
Sure. Is the next speaker here or?
If the next speaker isn't here, I can keep us occupied. Are you the next speaker or is
Yeah.
that a question? Okay, the next speaker's here, so I would hate to hold this up.
Couple
But
minutes.
I'm very happy to do demos, and I'm here until very late tomorrow. I'm doing a talk on the Internet of Things tomorrow at 10 a.m. All right, I have one more minute. Please.
Let's do that in person. I don't know.
That's quite all right. Thank you. There we are.